Now this is really pretty. The blue water being forced through these culverts. A lot of flow there. The tide's coming in, pushing the water through these pipes. Check out those guys over there. The seagulls. A couple of them out there. All right, let's go check out the other side of where it's coming in. See all the grass here? At high tide, it's like just a foot below the street. Culvert's not too far down. Look at that, you can just push the grass and it gets sucked right in. What about right here? Yeah, look at that, you just give it a push under the water and the current sucks it under. Cool. Let's grab some of this. Oh. And chase it across the street. Oh, there it is. Oh. There comes that last clump. Didn't go through as fast as I thought it did. That was fun. Look at a current right there. Just getting sucked right up to it. The pipe is just beneath there. If I would have been here before, when it was just starting to enter the pipe, I would get sucked right on in there. Oh. On in there. Wow. It's like a big vacuum right there. Just sucked it in. Pretty cool. Let's meet it across. Whew. That was the first one we threw in. Let's wait for the rest. Well, there it comes. That blue water is so pretty. I'm noticing the longer I stay here at this culvert, as the water gets deeper, all this dead grass is becoming loose and floating over here. The suction here is actually becoming greater as the tide accelerates. See how it's getting pushed more than it was a few minutes ago? If I just push this down, it goes right through. Yep, feeding it right into the pipe. For a minute there, it almost made a... Yeah, look, it's trying to make a whirlpool there. It's trying. Oh, it's doing it. If it wasn't for this junk in the way, yeah, it's making a whirlpool. It's trying to. Just sucked it right on in. Oh, there it goes. It does it for a few seconds and it stops. If you're wondering, this water's freezing. It's only March. Oh, now it's doing it by itself. I wonder if that whirlpool will get better as the tide continues to come in, or worse, because it's getting deeper and deeper, but it's also accelerating. Yeah, you see, we got the whirlpool starting. Now I don't even have to help it, it's starting itself. Is it powerful enough to pull stuff itself? Interesting. Almost. Take a look at all the pieces of dry sand it's getting. It was getting better for a while, the whirlpool, but it's slowly going away as the water gets deeper. It's gone up a few more inches. More grass continues to come over. The suction seems to be increasing, but not the whirlpool. It seems like the culverts are kind of taking it away from each other. If there was just one, I bet there'd be a lot of rotation, but not with the three. We haven't checked on the other side in a while. Let's give this here a push. And that is more powerful than you think. If you fell in there, there'd be a lot of power there, even though you can't see it going in very much. It's not as turbulent as when we started recording, because before the water wasn't as deep. The turbulence isn't as apparent the deeper it gets. Oh, look at that. There comes our chunk. Looks bigger now. It's only been like a half an hour, and now, even if I try giving it help, pushing it down, now it's just not taking it. There's no more real pressure there. Yeah, the turbulence is all gone too. There's no more suction here. Almost reached high tide. Looks so nice and blue in the middle now. Too bad it's so cold. It's a big hole. So I guess all this debris here is from bigger storms. Doesn't look like it's going to be getting up there today. Probably should have listened to the seagulls. They probably wouldn't be laying down in a place that's about to flood. No more current. While I'm here, I thought I'd go for a walk all the way out to the very end of the Cape and take a look at all this stuff people made with sticks and lumber debris that must have washed up. Got a big rope right there. We're just about at high tide now. This beach has a lot of asphalt mixed in with the sand. These big chunks, you can even find a yellow line. It must have washed out the street somewhere. Maybe even where I was before at those culverts, because you could tell that road's been underwater before. I thought today was going to be a terrible day to come out here, since it's only 45 degrees Fahrenheit. But the sand actually gets baking even in this kind of weather. It's actually pretty hot out here. Somebody collected a bunch of asphalt. That's what I was mentioning. It's all over the place, and you see how it's all round down by the ocean. Walking over an hour, it just keeps going on. Look at all these suds washing up. This is a really musty building. Really musty in here, and it's just filled with garbage that washed up on the beach. This must have been their generator building at one point. Deadbolts on this thing are huge. It looks like they got rid of that generator building and now it's solar. At least that's what it looks like. See the erosion all over? This place sometimes goes way underwater. This looks like a bunch of raspberries. Or just rose bushes. I see buds. It's about to start blooming. Looks like they use an ATV or something to bring supplies to that lighthouse. Look at all this junk that washes up when the water's high. There's an entire truck tire there. Actually, a bunch of tires out here. Tide is going out now. Another 3 hours. It'll be completely out. Let's go take a look at those culverts in reverse. Ton of seagulls here, waiting for low tide to pick off the crabs. I wonder what used to be on these pillars. This is pretty cool. This one is still draining. Okay, we're back, and it's starting to drop. Tide is about halfway out now. You can see quite a bunch of current going in now. It's below the top. There's a bunch of barnacles in there. Very slow flow right now. Oh yeah, that's slow. Took a few minutes to come out.